Queen Elizabeth II had mastered the technique of aging gracefully. She was the longest reigning monarch in British history when she was 96 years old, a fact that wasn't solely the result of privilege or genetics. Elizabeth II's ability to lead the monarchy since 1952 is therefore a royal anomaly. She has worked more than 40 hours a week in her 90th year and has been internationally famous since birth. There hasn't been a single reliable report of her collapsing under pressure, shirking her never-ending duties, or losing her cool. She always maintained an organized lifestyle, which she gracefully continued until her passing. But how did she manage that? Was she flawless? And moreover, what was it about the Queen that demanded respect? After watching this video, I'm fairly certain that you won't refer to her as a typical 96-year-old, so I think you wouldn't want to miss it. If we learn her secrets, perhaps we can emulate her ideal lifestyle and win others' respect. Don't you think so? If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel. While you're at it, turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our upcoming uploads. Buckle up as we are going to list out the 10 lessons we can follow from the Queen's lifestyle. Number 9. Be open to change. Elizabeth II has never stopped learning and adapting, even at an age when many people find it difficult to accept changed circumstances. She observed in 2002 that change has become a constant. The way we embrace it defines our future. She appeared more like a person who was never constrained by the significant changes that were thrust upon her. Elizabeth is a respectable, trustworthy leader who ruled for the longest duration of any British monarch. In the spotlight of an increasingly invasive and frequently hostile media, she did help steer the establishment into the modern era by removing court ceremony and making it a little more open and approachable. This was a quality possessed by the late Queen and is incredibly useful in our daily lives. We are exposed to changes more and more as we walk. We can still learn new things and change as we get older. She symbolically showed us that life is more like a playing field where we can continually grow and change. Number 8. She helps others. The Queen's commitment to charity is another lesson we could all take from her. Over 600 organizations of all types, including hospitals, schools, art galleries, and athletic associations, count her as a patron. Along with organizations that help disabled people, she claims to support the British Red Cross, cancer research, and other causes. One more example of how charity can be kind and enjoyable is the work of the Queen. So the causes she supports are a reflection of her interests, such as Dogs Trust or a group trying to promote classical bagpipe music, which is also Her Majesty's preferred way to start the day. Number 7. Never stop playing. The Queen always took her own time every day to play, as she loved to as a child. We all know her love for horses, and even in her 90s, she still used to ride her horses. This not only helped her to keep her muscles active but also her mind agile. What's a better getaway from the responsibilities of a queen than riding a horse and letting off some steam? Number 6. Create a compelling sense of purpose. Elizabeth I was raised with a strong sense of mission and the value of productive work, thanks in large part to the example set by her father. These traits now form a part of her personality. The crown is Elizabeth I's life, according to Kozlowski, a two-for package with an unbreakable symbiosis of duty and identity. She has supported a number of charitable organizations over the years, displaying compassion and tenderheartedness. However, you don't need a throne of money, as Kozlowski claims, to make a difference. Your health will benefit from having a clear sense of purpose in life and from making a small effort to help others. This is something we can all use in our lives, right? Number 5. Healthy food is the way to go. Queen Elizabeth followed a strict diet where starch was forbidden. Rice, pasta, potatoes, basically, all kinds of starches were forbidden in the royal kitchen. That must be boring, don't you think? Well, healthy doesn't mean boring, at least not for our Queen. She loved grilled fish and chicken, served with some green veggies. And can you guess what she had for breakfast every single morning? Cereal, that too, straight out of the container. Now, we all know the Queen can eat whatever she wishes to, but she stuck to a simple and healthy diet that speaks about her discipline. Number 4. She keeps her day filled. The Queen never liked to spend an unproductive day, which was her main driving force in life. She took her responsibilities very seriously. A regular day included her checking the famous red box, a briefcase-style box covered in red leather, which most of us are all already familiar with. The red boxes were delivered to the Queen every day without fail, except on 2 official days, Christmas and Easter Sunday. Once every week, she met with the Prime Minister, and every other day, She met politicians and other important people of arts. She didn't let her old age limit her and still carried out the tasks every day like her life depended on it. As you know, an idle mind is a devil's workplace, and I'm sure the devil never had to visit the queen. This is an important lesson to take away from the queen's life. Age is just a number, and you really don't have any space for excuses in life. Now we're getting into the more important habits that truly made her so special. Number 3. Getting a good night's rest. It isn't as easy as it sounds, especially for a queen. You must be wondering how the queen got that much energy and zeal to keep working every single day. Well, the answer is not just a good diet, but getting good sleep as well. The queen got a decent 7 hours of sleep every night. But would you believe me if I told you that she wasn't much different from us when it came to sleeping? Yes, Queen Elizabeth was a night owl. She used to work into the night and stayed up even past midnight. And the best thing is, she didn't wake up with the help of some regular alarm clock. She had a banquet play bagpipes under her window every morning. Now that's something a queen would do. No matter how busy she was or how much work she had to do, the queen always made sure to get her 7 hours of shut-eye. That shows how important sleep is, even to the queen. Number 2. Sweeten the inner talk. The so-called purposeful repressors, those who deliberately scale back negative mind chit-chat, benefit from a type of psychological armor. As Elizabeth once said, the trouble with gloom is that it feeds upon itself. She found that she could frequently put unpleasant thoughts out of her mind. She steadfastly believed the idea of maintaining a positive outlook throughout her lifestyle, which in fact produced positive results in all areas. No matter how dire things might be, she always made sure to keep her composure. This seems like the ideal psychological strategy to get rid of all the stress and negativity, doesn't it? Moving on to the next one. Number 1. Courage. As quoted by Ernest Hemingway, courage is grace under pressure. The queen has always shown her courage in different scenarios. Not to mention, during her troublesome years in the 1990s, problems kept arising with her children and their spouses, and the monarchy was under attack by Republicans. Any other person would have felt scared and stumbled in their path, but Elizabeth II took it as her responsibility to fulfill her duties as queen and faced all the problems head-on, like the queen she is. With that kind of courage, you can conquer any obstacle in life. It's the confidence and trust you put in yourself that others see as confidence. I think that's the best lesson we can learn from our Queen Elizabeth, which we need to bring into our lives. If you really put your mind to it and trust yourself to face any obstacle that comes at you, without any fear, you'll win at life. What do you think was the most inspiring lesson you learned from the Queen's life? Do you think you can start practicing these? Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos.